Namaste. This is Chanel from Queen of Cups Healing. This reading features the Modern Witch Tarot and the Earth Magic Oracle. The secret to living your best life this October is simple. It's all about empowerment, discernment, and manifestation. We're talking abundance. At this point, I invite you to pick the deck or crystal which resonates strongest for you. In the video description, you will find my Linktree URL connecting you to links for my tarot reading and spiritual services, my Etsy store for healing crystals, and my social media. You'll also find timestamps for your chosen reading, which you can use to navigate the video. Thank you for joining me. Please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications for future readings. I look forward to seeing you September 28th on Clubhouse at 1 p.m. Eastern. As always, love all and harm none. This includes yourself. Namaste, Calcite group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is your reading for the month of October. We're going to check out, like we always do, the overall theme, issues of career, finance, well-being. This month, we're going to do it a little different. We're going to explore relationships and love, because some people just aren't looking for romantic love. So I should say romance and love. And they're happy like that, and we should still give honor to friendships, family, those relationships, because they're equally meaningful and special and can be just as powerful. And as always, we're going to close with a message from Spirit. I do shuffle these cards beforehand. I like to give them a little zhuzh. I like to give them a little zhuzh once we're here together. All right. The overall theme of the month ahead is temperance, which makes sense because the month does start in Libra season. So the overall theme is temperance, balance, alignment. It's about finding your groove and your flow. It's about finding that balance. We are going to clarify these. So, bear with me all the way through so that we can give your reading a nice rounded message. Okay. Position number 2 is career. So I do feel like there's going to be more opportunities like we talked about for September. I do feel like there's more opportunities coming your way. It might ask you to step outside the box a little bit. It might ask you to take some risks. And it might be asking you to step outside or think outside of the box, but I do feel like it's new opportunities and new energy coming in, but this is more of a self-generated newness, so you're going to have to take that step forward. Position number 3 is finance. We have the 2 of Wands, and the message here, I think, is that you're setting out on new horizons. You feel grounded where you are, but there's more that you can expand on. There's more that you can generate. There's more that you can manifest. And I feel like you're exploring your options right now. So there's optionings. Lord have mercy. There's options opening up to you now that you're getting ready to explore in the area of finance. In the area of well-being, what do we have? Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're fired up. I feel like you have ample energy. I feel that you're driven, you're motivated. The best thing I can recommend for you thus far in the reading in the area of well-being is to foster that. Make the most of your energy. Don't let it get backed up and blocked up. So maybe some physical pursuits, or some movement, or some dance, or some drumming, or some singing, but you do seem to have a lot of energy. I would just advise you or encourage you to make sure that you expend some of it so that we go back to the theme of temperance here. Very important. In the area of romance, we have the High Priestess. For some, this is going to be a healing time. For others, this might be a very sexual or sensual time. And for others, this could be significant of secrets or hidden truths that need to come out. Of course, we're going to clarify, so we'll make more sense of it as we go, but we're going to see where that will lead for my Calcite group. How's that sound, Cups family? Woo! This jumps out, so I know it wants to be said. In the area of romance, of family relationships, family, friends, colleagues, chosen family, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like there's this energy of getting what you give, and karma, some karma coming back. Karma, it's taken on for some a negative connotation because we think, oh, karma will get you. But karma could even mean the good energy you've put out is finally coming back to you. So we're going to clarify this energy here. In the area of the overall theme, we already have Temperance, but we also have the Hanged One. So this tells me that you're being asked to stay still, to stand your ground, to find balance where you are overall without moving forward per se. And that gives the whole reading a whole new meaning. So I feel like you're being asked to stay put until you can fully find the balance, find the equilibrium where you are. Thankfully, Libra season is here to help you do that. Yay! Alright, in the area of career, we have this outgrowth, and yet the overall theme is staying put until we figure things out. So let's see how this plays out. Yeah. I feel like there's an opportunity here for balance and alignment, but I think that you have to do what you're already doing a little differently. That's the Eight of Cups energy for me. It's not necessarily starting something new. It's not necessarily a new project or a new endeavor. It's doing what you're already doing differently to create a different outcome. Because you're finally being rewarded, or a lot of you will notice you're finally being rewarded in the way that you've been hoping to in the area of career. So this means do what you're doing, just do it a little differently in order to bring about the balance and also the karma again. I think that this month is a lot about karma for you in order to bring about the balance and the karma you seek. In the area of finance, we had that Two of Wands energy, so the balance but expansive balance. Why are these cards going everywhere? Okay, we have the Four of Wands, so this is like a commitment to yourself. And I feel that with the Two of Wands energy, what's happening in the area of finance, they're saying you're finding balance, you're finding presence, you're finding stability. Make plans for the future. Commit to your goals, future goals. Make a plan, commit to your future goals. This is all about commitment, stability, planning, future, and finding stability. So I think in this case, what you're being asked to do is, now that you're in a good place, think about the future. Now that you are where you want to be, or in a better spot in the present, think about the future going forward and commit to the future. Don't just live in the now financially. In the area of well-being, we had that Knight of Wands energy, so expansive energy, prana, spiritual fire, vitality. Yeah. Then we have the Nine of Wands. So I do feel that my initial intuition was correct. I want you to do something with that energy. Even if you're not a physical person, even if it's Tai Chi or yoga or gentle stretching or going for a walk, I want you to do something to channel that energy so that you can channel it into positivity, creation, inspiration, fueling your goals, passion, because it could end up getting a little bit backed up or stagnant or icky. So you feel like this is bad, guys, but you know, like when you're energetically constipated, that sounds crazy, right? But you can be. It's like too much of a good thing. It's too much fire. Coin the term. Energetically constipated. Not one of my brightest moments. Okay. In the area of romance, we had the High Priestess. I'm dying to see how this turns out. Yeah. I feel like you're not, this untruth or hidden truth definitely has an energy with you, but also an energy of healing. I feel like you need to ask for some sort of help or support about what you're going through emotionally. This could also mean for some of you that somebody you're suspicious of them. That's suspicious. That's weird. You're suspicious of them, but it's actually because they need help. They're going through something. Your romantic partner, your love interest, your person you're in a situationship with. I feel like one of you needs help, and it's causing you to act a little suspicious, or like they feel like something's going on, but nobody's coming forward with it. But in actuality, somebody's needing help. They're needing to reach out. They're needing that support. So if it's you, get the support. If it's them, ask them, hey, you can talk to me. I'm here for you. In the area of relationships, this means platonic, or in the other box, strength. So I do feel like there's going to be an issue of compassion, but also an issue of ferocity. So it's interesting. I feel some of you might be reaping the consequences of future unconscious behavior. When we say unconscious, it means you're acting based on the lower self and the ego. And for some of you, it's going to be based on this grace, compassion, love, right? So I do feel like either way, you're reaping what you sow in the area of relationships. But make sure that you remember that if it's a little bit of a trickier time, that that the universe will make sure that you can learn from it or grow from it. So often our pain, while we're not grateful to have it, or our struggles, we're not grateful to have it, it's still something good can flourish from it. Still something beneficial can flourish from it. I don't believe everything happens for a reason, because that can make us feel real low when we're already low. But I do feel that everything can serve a higher purpose. Everything that happens to us can serve a higher purpose. And that's just a different way of looking at it. All right, I'm going to give you a message from Spirit, and then I'm going to summarize. Here we have fairies, earth magic, and I think that this card for me, and looking at your situation, tells you to trust in your own magic and your own ability to manifest, to generate, to create the person you want to be, to create the experiences you want to be, and manifest the outcomes you want to have. And I feel like right now you're being asked to ground yourself in the present and work your magic where you are. So that is the message. Work your magic from a sturdy foundation of where you currently are. Don't look too far in the past. Don't focus too much on next steps. Just be magical where you are and manifest the best in this moment. I think Spirit's asking you to take a break this October, take a step back, and build on the foundation you're already standing on. So we're going to summarize. The overall theme for the month is creating balance where you are. So this is not the ideal time for you, Calcite group, to start new projects or work on new opportunities. I feel in the area of career, there could be an injustice that you're facing, unfairness, or you could be reaping what you sow, finally being rewarded. So what that tells me is, and also feel like to get these rewards, to reap what you sow, you have to do what you're doing differently. So stick with what you're doing, only take your own angle at it. Spirit's kind of telling me that you need to do it your way, in your own unique, magical way. Remember, it's all about magic this month for you. In the area of finance, you're finally finding balance. Things are good or better. But now Spirit's encouraging you, the universe is encouraging you to think about next steps. What do you want to manifest in the future? What can you commit to manifesting in the future? What can you commit or dedicate to yourself in the future? In the area of overall well-being, you're full of energy. Make sure you disperse it in healthy ways. Make sure you make the most of it. Make sure you channel it accordingly. Remember, energetic constipation. We don't want that. In the area of romance, I feel like somebody's not coming fully with it. This is an opportunity to heal and grow, but whoever this person is has to be willing to ask for help. So if it's you, ask for help. If it's your significant other or significant others, then make sure to let them know, hey, I can help you. I won't judge you. I'm here for you. Finally, in the area of relationships, platonic, you're going to reap what you sow. So if you're reaping something not so good, remember it's a lesson for more conscious behavior in the future. And if you're reaping good stuff, remember to continue to be conscious and celebrate the blessing and the abundance of that journey. You guys, I suggest, what crystal do I suggest to you? Earth Magic. My eyes went right to the moonstone. It's about grounding, it's about presence, but it's also about magic, intuition, and wisdom and presence. And I think you need that, a little bit of wisdom this time, because Spirit's asking you to stretch yourself a little bit. Stretch yourself on creative ways or new ways of being in the moment and making the best of the moment. I'll also encourage you to get some tiger's eye, because that'll help you be present while also manifesting prosperity in the current moment. The moment is now for you, Calcite group. Thank you so much for joining me. With every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. Woo. I sincerely hope you receive it today. I look forward to seeing you soon on Instagram live for live readings and soulful wisdom. And Clubhouse later this month too. Have a great month. Have a great week. I'll see you next week for the Libra moon, new moon in Libra. Namaste, guys. Namaste, Citrine group. Thank you so much for joining me. That is so gracious of you. This is your preview. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is your preview for the month of October. We're getting a jump on October this month. We just want to look at what we do every time, the overall theme, career, finance, well-being. The only way we're switching it up this time is I'm doing two categories, one for love and one for relationships. Or, I messed that up last time too, one for romance and one for platonic relationships. So that means, you know, if you're not looking for some love, you know, love, some good, then, you know, it doesn't apply to you. You can set it and forget it. But we all need relationships in our life. So that's why I've created the new position, the new question, just so that everybody feels honored and celebrated no matter where they are. Okay. Position number one. Position number one, inside joke with me, myself, and I. Position number one is the overall theme. This is an energy of new beginnings. We're going to clarify, guys, but we got the Fool as position number one, which is nice. This is new beginnings. This is taking risks. This is exploring opportunities, carefree nature. Position number two is career. The Sun, vitality, prosperity, abundance. Ooh, Citrine group. You are, that's a whole vibe. In the area of finance, what do we have for my Citrine group? Eight of Pentacles, working hard, generating, creating, manifesting. You guys, did you stack this deck? This is, ooh. In the area of well-being, we have the King of Wands. So I think that a lot of people, based on the Calcite group, are feeling really energetic and feeling really amped up and really amplified. So I'm excited about that. Everybody so far seems to be having a lot of energy. We're going to clarify. That always changes the meaning, but so far so good. In the area of romance, we have the Knight of Cups. This is deepening. This is commitment. This is love and compassion and heart opening. So I like this. I like it a lot. And then the area of relationships, this would be platonic relationships. What do we have? We have Two of Swords in reverse. So there's an opening. They're seeing things for as they are. They're seeing things for as the truth, and moving forward and stepping out of a deadlock. I like this so far. So we're going to elaborate now with the clarity. Elaborate now with the clarifier even. The Fool goes with the Ace of Wands. So I do feel like this is a time of inspiration, a little risk-taking, a playful nature, creativity, inspiration, passion, hope. I feel like inspiration says it all. So this month you're going to feel really inspired. You're going to feel really inspired, and you're going to be able to manifest a lot of positivity and opportunity. In the area of career, you guys got the Sun card. So we got the Queen of Wands. You're in control, you're manifesting, but remember not to step on toes. Just because your moment has come doesn't mean you have to be insensitive or uncaring or callous about it. I think it's important to remember that your moment has come. Reign with grace, reign with compassion. Always honor your drives. Always put yourself first and make yourself a priority, but do so with care, with love, with consideration. And channeling your drives to manifest what it is you have been desiring, what it is you want. You're in power here. You're in control here. You're manifesting good things here. Be creative with what you want to manifest. Be creative. Be inspired. Let your passion guide you. But I feel like the Sun card with the Queen of Wands is just brilliant. I mean, I'm trying to give both sides of the story here, but the future looks bright. All right. In the area of finance, we have the Moon. So I do feel like you're manifesting, and it could be that you're not manifesting the changes you'd like to see yet, or you feel like things haven't come to fruition yet. You may also feel like the other shoe is going to drop. Like, I'm manifesting, I'm creating, but, you know, is there bad news or negativity around the corner? This could also be that you have an intuitive hit about some stocks or intuitive hits about some investments, and that's going to help you carry through. But either way, I want to encourage you to be wise, to trust your intuition, and to be discerning about how you move forward, because there's some unknown or unexpected or more profound energy here to your manifesting in the area of finance. So some for you may turn out not as shiny and bright and brilliant, and some of you it might manifest in a good way, like unexpected wealth, or an unexpected expense. Two sides to the coin. But I feel like as long as you're prudent, keep manifesting, keep working towards your financial goals, I feel like you will be able to weather the storm in a way that honors you and your needs. In the area of well-being, we have the King of Wands, which is interesting because last time there was the Knight of Wands. All right, so this is great news. We have the Death card. So what this tells me here with the King of Wands is that you have been feeling icky lately. You've been feeling very blah, and you've been feeling low and down. And I feel like there's an energy of rebirth here, of starting again, of refreshing yourself. Conversely, this could mean that you've been having a lot of jitters, nervous energy, feeling icky again, but in a different way. And this is a phase of rebirth, of calm, of surrender, of release. So either way, I feel like you're changing your energy, either from really energetic to like calmer, more soothed, or from kind of low and down to energetic. But there's this juxtaposition here. So not a bad interplay. I just feel like it's a different energy, which, considering that it is autumn for most of us, it makes sense that this energy is shifting. Okay. In terms of, no, this is love, romantic love. In terms of romantic love, we drew the Knight of Cups, but now we're also getting the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like there is an energy of a better perspective, of balance. Yay, we love balance, of a healthier perspective. There is an energy here of the deepening and commitment that I discussed before, but in a real conscious, mindful, thoughtful way. So I like this energy in the area of love. I think that things are becoming clearer. Commitment, talks of commitment, of balance, of mutual desires being met, of reciprocity, all of that good vibes in the area of romantic love. In the area of platonic love or platonic relationships, we drew the Two of Swords in reverse, and now we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, which is interesting. So I do feel like there is a new beginning happening here, and I feel like there's a new opening, a new opportunity, a new beginning. This is something that you're seeing, maybe something undesirable, or you don't want to see, or you don't want to admit, but you're seeing it. It's here. Get into it. Embrace it. Learn your lesson. Learn the wisdom. Take the wisdom. Leave the rest. I feel like something's becoming, I want to say, like my guides are encouraging me to say, painfully obvious. Okay. And it's leading to either closure or a new beginning that you may not otherwise embrace, if you know what I mean. But it's here, so make the most of it. We're going to summarize, then we're going to go to our card from Spirit, our message from Spirit. The overall theme is one of new beginning, inspiration, new drives, a little playfulness, creation, very creationary energy. Creationary? Let's just pretend it's a word. In the area of career, we have the Sun and the Queen of Wands. So you're getting what you want. You're manifesting prosperity and abundance. My only advice would be to encourage you not to step on anybody's toes. You don't have to be, maybe I should actually show you guys the cards. You don't have to be stepping on anybody's toes or selfish or negative or like demanding to get what you want. It's already flowing to you, so trust that energy. In the area of finance, I feel like you're manifesting, good things are happening, you're creating something, you're building something, but be wary of unexpected turns, unexpected changes. So be discerning, be prudent, continue to manifest, and trust that things are changing and ever evolving. And just govern yourself accordingly. Don't buy the Maserati just yet. And it's interesting because in all areas it feels like there's a new beginning for you. And that, hello. So in the area of energy, I feel like you're getting finally an outburst, a rejuvenation, a rebirth, a fresh start in the area of energy after feeling maybe icky for a while, down in the dumps. There's an energy in the area of romantic love, of commitment, new perspective, higher perspective, healing perspective, reciprocity, getting what you're wanting, letting the other person get what they want as well. It's a beautiful vibe, and I think that this is also a new kind of introductory energy because it seems like the perspective has recently shifted. And finally, in the area of platonic relationships, I feel like something's becoming painfully obvious. I choose my words carefully here. And it's setting a new precedent or taking your platonic relationships, one or more, in a very different direction. So it's the new beginning that you needed, maybe not what you wanted, but it's embrace it for what it's worth. I feel like gotta trust the process when things like this happen. Gotta trust the divine, gotta trust the process. All right, and the message from Spirit, reflection. That makes total sense to me. Winter solstice. We're talking about dark shadow energy, shadow or dark energy. It's about going in. It's about figuring what you want. Wisdom, discernment, intuition, truth. So your message is to trust yourself, to reflect before you act, and that things once again will thaw, things once again will move forward. Things are in fact moving forward, I feel, for you this month. So the winter solstice is a sign to be peaceful, be calm, know that the sun will return in the areas maybe that are not so sunny, and that this is a perfect time for renewal and rejuvenation. So this is once again a reminder to trust your process, and balance the shadow and the light. What crystal would I want for you guys? Your new beginnings, your inspiration, your balancing energy as well. I feel like there is a balancing energy here. I feel like rhodonite would be great for you. It gives you grounding, gives you compassion, gives you support for whatever this platonic situation is. Helps you with this romantic commitment or deepening. And I also feel like it will ground you to your inner truth in the area of finance and soften your edges out a little bit in the area of career. So go forward with love is the message here. Go forward with love as you create your new beginnings and as you seek greater inspiration, receive greater inspiration. You guys, I hope to see you at 1 p.m. Eastern at Clubhouse on September 28th. We're going to be talking about the higher chakra and Libra season. I hope to also see you on Instagram Live from time to time. All of my details, all of my info are in my Linktree account. Even if you really like this reading, you can even buy me a tea, which I would most appreciate. But above all, I want to connect with you. So join me on Instagram, join me on Clubhouse so we can get to know each other. With every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you receive it today, and I look forward to seeing you next week for the new moon in Libra reading. Namaste. Namaste, Unakite group. Where are you? Namaste, Unakite group. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. The camera troubles we had today, guys, but we're here. We made it. We're working through. Today is your October preview. We're going to explore the general energy, career, finance, well-being. The little switch is that we're going to do romantic love and platonic relationships. So we're going to open up that category for those of you who don't want any drama, don't want any relationships, don't want any situationships, and you're rebuking all that energy in total. So relationship is still a very important part of who we are, our growth, self-actualization, and healing. But it doesn't have to be romantic in order to accomplish that. So I'm just creating space for everyone by doing that. The overall theme here, Ace of Pentacles, it's interesting because I got that new beginning energy for the Citrine group as well. So this is a new creationary energy. We invented that word last reading for the Citrine group, and we're just going to run with it. Creationary. I like it. I like it. Oh my. Remember, we're going to clarify this time, so the meanings are going to gain significance as we go forward. In the area of career, we have King of Cups. I like that energy. You're getting some wisdom, some understanding, some insight. Something's making a lot more sense. Something's flowing to you intuitively. I love this energy for you. That's going to be an interesting one when we clarify it. In the area of finance, this kind of popped out. We have the Page of Wands. So this is a setting out. This is a new cementing. This is a new grounding energy. I don't want to say grounding. It's kind of like a discovery energy. It's grounded and it's moving forward. Very projective, but it's with a stable foundation to project from. That's what we want to say. Word. So I do feel like you're setting out on something new, something exciting, projective, like we said, and also something that's going to set out like an explorer, discoverer, discovery energy. Once again, there's a like inspiration, passion vibes with the wands. In the area of well-being, we have the Four of Pentacles. We're talking a lot about balance here today. It's no surprise since October brings Libra. Well, not brings it with it, but October starts with Libra season. And so I like the fact that there's this energy here of the balance. So in terms of well-being, you might want to do some corpse pose and yoga. You might want to do some warrior pose. You might want to work with some grounding crystals. This is energy here of grounding, of balance and stability. So you're going to want to amplify that. In the area of romantic love, we have Nine of Pentacles. Something is feeling really good, something's feeling really nice, but you're also looking and saying, what's the next thing? Are we there? What's the next thing we're going to cultivate? Is this what I'm wanting to harvest? And of course, we just passed Mabon, so this could be a good question. What am I needing to harvest? What am I needing to weed? In the area of relationships, platonic, of course, there's the Eight of Wands. It's a very projective. I'm getting a lot of that from, well, at least from finance. I get this energy of projecting, moving forward, impulse, creativity, progression. So something is definitely developing, or could be healing, or could be moving forward in the area of relationships. This is good. It's very good. All right, so what is the creation? We have some creation energy in terms of the overall theme with the Ace of Pentacles. What card's going to come along and complement that? Six of Pentacles. All right, so it's an abundance, but it's an abundance in which you share yourself. You share your gifts. You share your blessing. You share your natural attributes. Say share again, Chanel. No, you're generous. It's a generous spirit. So you're creating a spirit of abundance. You're manifesting a spirit of abundance. This could be your message from spirit that you are fully in your creator status and creator role this month. And so you can create what you want, but they could also be advising you to think with an abundant mindset. You know, don't think with a clinging feeling where you're holding on tight. Think with that there's more to come with abundance. In the area of career, we had King of Cups, but I think that you're being guided to be wise about what you want. Okay, because I think that you're seeing things as they are, and maybe all that glitters is not gold anymore. Things have lost their luster, and what's happening here is that you're a little bit, like the girl's t-shirt says, over it. And the thing is, you're seeing things as they are. You're seeing things clearly. You have a new perspective. It's a really wisdom and intuition, and you're looking at things. I feel for a lot of you, it's not what you thought it would be. Your career right now in this moment is not as you thought it would be, and it's a little bit discouraging and deflating. But remember, you're being encouraged to think with an abundant mindset and creation. So if it's not as you would have it, you can create it at any time as you would want it to be. You can create what you want to be at any time. In the area of finance, we have the Page of Wands, which I said is a firm foundation from which to project, inspire, grow, pursue passions. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, once again, there's this creation energy. So you're being encouraged to do with your finances more than just pay bills. You know, we're not alive to lose weight and pay bills, or to simply lose weight and pay bills. So this is your sign that things are leveling out, money's getting better. What are you going to do with it down the road? What are you going to create from this? What are you going to manifest out of your wealth? How are you going to make your money make money? I'm thinking like investments, trades, things like that. Or, you know, even a high interest savings account. You're being encouraged from spirit to help your money make the money. And as a Taurus, that resonates with me. In the area of well-being, we had the really balanced Four of Pentacles, alignment and balance, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this could be an encouragement for you to find a little balance in nature. Find a little balance through tactile experiences like baking or cooking, gardening, knitting. You're really being encouraged to dive deep into the earth energy and find your balance there. And I think there's an abundance of healing and well-being to be found there for you as well. Like I said, get into your feelings. So this could even be yoga, as I mentioned before. You're encouraged to, or earthing if it's not too cold, get your feet in the grass. This is the kind of energy that you're being encouraged to go towards. Energy. Blah, blah, blah. In the area of love, romantic love, we have the Nine of Pentacles. It's kind of like, this is good, but can it get better? And then we have the Queen of Cups. Don't we love this cup energy, cup family? I love this. Okay, Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're being very discerning. I feel like something's healing, and now that you've accomplished the healing either in your relationship or within yourself, you can start a new relationship or deepen your relationship or heal the relationship because you've done the hard work. You're connected to yourself. You're connected to your wisdom and intuition. A lot of that wisdom and intuition energy. And I think what Spirit's trying to say to you is now that you have this abundance, how can you channel it, you know, in wise ways, in intuitive ways, in a way that flows naturally with natural rhythms. In the area of relationships, we have the Eight of Wands, and that's platonic relationships. And I do feel like here with the Seven of Cups, this is speaking to an energy of moving forward and having options. Who do you want to spend time with? Who do you want to go to brunch with? Who honors you best in any given moment on any given day? I feel like there's a lot of people that are coming back in or being more present in your life, or new people you're meeting. You're looking at options and expansion of your social circle, however that's possible right now. So I want to summarize before we get to your message from spirits. I feel like this month, the energy for you is one of generosity, of plenty, but of creation. So the more you give, the more you get. The more you create, the more abundance you can attract. So I definitely feel like that's the spirit that you have. Think with an abundant mindset and more abundance will come to you. It's abundance and creation of abundance. In the area of career, I feel like you're over it and you're a little done, and you're being asked how you can see things differently, how you can heal the situation, how you can amplify the energies you're wanting to amplify, because you're a bit over the whole thing. I also think you're seeing things much more clearly now, so you're over it. And that's once again calling back to your creator spirit and saying, what do you want to create? If this ain't it, what do you want to create? In the area of finance, we have the Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So this is a firm foundation from which to explore, create, and inspire. And what this tells me is that you're being asked what you want to create in the future, who you want to work with, what you want to work with, how you're going to make your money make money. Now is the time for your money to do work. In the area of well-being, ground yourself. Grounding, tactile, earthing, nature, food. Get your hands in there. Make some bread. I love making bread. I love knitting. Whatever feels really like connecting your body, getting back into your body, whatever that feels like, get into that. And I think that you're being called to do that because you want to be fully present and grounded to manifest from fertile soil of Gaia, of nature, the natural abundance. Once you check into that, you can naturally flourish. The areas of romantic love, I feel like healing has taken place, so growth can take place. I feel that because your emotions are high, you're very open, you're really receptive, and some of you may even be a bit vulnerable. You're going to want to ask yourself, okay, is this it? And if not, where do I want to go with this? Where do I want to create this energy? What do I want to make of this healing, of this growth, of this intuition and wisdom? Sorry, guys. In the area of platonic relationships, there's an expansive energy. very like Jupiter-esque, expansive, projective, driven, and you're opening up your options. So I would say, because your options are opening up, keep your options open. You feel me? You're going to want to spend time with different people, doing different things, exploring different fun. So keep it free flowing, keep it moving. Don't make any hard and fast plans, and don't stick to the same crew that you usually stick to. You want to think outside the box and explore the possibilities, because as I said earlier, relationships help us grow. They feed us. So even if you're not interested in a platonic relationship, or that's not where you're at right now, you still need some sort of relationship, people to stimulate you, people, companionship to stimulate your growth and your hard work and all the good stuff, your fertility, your energetic fertility. And finally, a message from Spirit is strength. Stand strong. Trust in your gifts of what? Manifestation. All right. Create what you want financially. Earth yourself is a strong, grounded energy in terms of well-being. There's also the earth here when we pick up on the relationship. So stand ground, stand firm, trust yourself, and ground, ground, ground. I feel like that's the best way you're going to manifest what you need. So root yourself deep in the earth and reach for the stars. This is how you channel the most magic. For this, I want you to have a good, firm, grounding energy. That can be accomplished with smoky quartz, red tourmaline, red tiger's eye, mahogany obsidian, any type of obsidian, tourmaline, black tourmaline specifically. You're going to want to ground yourself with those dark crystals in order to get that real earth energy. You guys, I hope to see you on September 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern for live readings and a soulful chat about the higher chakras. And that's on Clubhouse. So if you go on my link tree, you can find my Clubhouse, my Instagram, which will probably be at the top of the month. We're going to do live readings and soulful messages and wisdom. You can always check out healing crystals. Considering this energy, I feel like you should get the package for narcissists or the package against bullying. Not just so much because you're going to be bullied or encounter narcissists, but they have really good grounding energy. You may want to get the package for protection. And yeah, check out my qochealing.com, my website, because I'm going to be offering packages for spiritual life coaching soon. So you're going to want to get in on that. Basically, the premise is the triumph over toxicity, which we could all need and use in one way or another. So you guys, I'm really thankful for you joining me. With every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. Here you go. I sincerely hope you receive it today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for the new moon in Libra energy. Namaste, guys.